Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August 30th, the Duck Adventure, and if you notice, I'm not yelling, and that it's deafening silence here. Well, every single duck except these 3 Muscovies and one in the shed right now trying to lay me an egg for breakfast. I hope she's trying to lay an egg for breakfast. Are the only ones in the yard. And then we got Mo. This is his 3rd time I've had to. Well, it's his 3rd time to return. I've had to take him down to the swamp twice. He keeps coming back for the females. And he's so slow. He's perfect fox bait. But he just won't go in the water. I threw him in the water. I actually caught him by the back of the neck there, and I tossed him in the water, and he could, it was like throwing a dog in the water that hates water. He just jumped out as fast as he hit it. But these are the 3 only ducks that are in my yard right now, except for the one that's in the shed. And hopefully she's laying me an egg, because I need one more egg for breakfast. Egg situation. I've gone from, feast to famine here. I've got no eggs in the property. I got 2 in the house. I want 1 more for breakfast. So I know I said I wasn't going to film, but I had to because it's so quiet. Like, listen to that. Hey, there's no noise. It almost feels weird. Anyways, the ducks are all at the lake. Every one of them. And Doug's inside sleeping. I did it by myself. And they went down, actually, this morning. It was really good. And I should have thrown the pivot heads on. I came out half asleep, and honestly, I'm really, really tired. And I said to myself, Matt, throw the pivot heads on. Oh, no, I'll just get this over with. And I should have thrown them on because it was epic. It was a sea of ducks in front of me going to the lake, and they cooperated so well. And the difference was this time is that I stood over there. And I opened the gate and I ran over there and I stood there, and then they just started the motion and I got behind them, and it was like a wave of ducks. It was awesome. So, but I'll throw the pivot heads on tomorrow and I'll record it, even though I said I wasn't gonna. But anyways, I'm gonna my coffee. I'm gonna relax today. It's supposed to be this weekend's supposed to be a holiday weekend. I'm supposed to try to take it easy, other than doing all my duck work. And there won't be much filming, guys. Well, everyone, I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm not even supposed to be recording, but today the Duck Adventure has had a really bad day. Mr. Fox today has killed 3 ducks. He's now just killing them and leaving them. I don't know if it's because he's killing them and then I'm, spooking them away, or Doug's spooking them away. But I found 3 dead ducks in the exact same spot. So I've said I've had enough. I've done the hooks. I've set the bait lines. I'll take you down there and show you what I've done. I got the old 22 out for long range shooting here. Did some sighting in on the scope, and just in case he does show. Set some coffee cans up here in the swamp at different distances, just to make sure the scope was hitting exactly where I wanted it to hit, and it was hitting exactly. So I hit the target every time. So if I don't get them with the hooks, I'm hoping I'm going to get a sight on him here in the swamp. But this is 3 ducks in one day, and he didn't even eat them. Just tore 1 to complete shreds, and the other 2 he just killed and left. So, but this is where the coffee cans are. There, I got 1 coffee can right there where Doug's just walking by. The other coffee can's right here. I put another one down here, and then I put a hanging target down here, a piece of 2x6. I figured that's about the size of the target mass that I have on the side of his body. And it was 87 paces, so I don't know, 250 feet, and I hit it both times. So didn't hit dead on the bullseye, but at 87 paces or whatever it was, that's pretty good. 2 shots, 1 there and 1 there. So, and that's a moving target too, because it was actually swinging in the wind. There was a little bit of a swing happening. So my shooting abilities haven't gotten rusty as I get older, even though then the 22 I'm using is made 1952, so that's an old rifle. So what I've done here, I've set up, I've got fresh duck meat. That's that's Mitch duck breast right there with a nice little treble hook buried inside. What I did was I took some cable I had and I unwound it so that it's so I could make a leader, because the fishing leader just wasn't enough for it. That's a lot strong, because I couldn't break it in the
with a pair of pliers, pulling on the vise, it wouldn't break, so I figured. And I got on a bar, a steel bar, hammered back here into the ground, so that even if he does yank on it and break it off the tree, he's gonna have to drag that bar through the bush while that hook's either embedded in his mouth or his throat. So I've got one right there, and then down here is where I found the 3 dead ducks. That's why the ducks wouldn't, they left this morning and I had them all down at the lake. But the problem is they're coming back to this area, and this is where he's killing the ducks. Is right here. He's hunting this area. When the ducks come back here, he's hunting, he's killing, and he's eating them right here. And this is where the one that was just torn to shreds. It was completely, it was about 2/3 of it was gone. And then the other 2 were just laying here dead. So I've got another hook here hanging with fresh meat, with the hook right there, you can see it. So same idea, steel pipe behind here. Got it, I took one of the strands out of the cable. Took it out of the cable I have. I didn't have thin wire, so this is steel cable. One of the strands, a lot strong. He gets that hook embedded in him tonight. He's gonna drag that through, but his path, I think I'm gonna come down here with the weed whacker also, and I'm gonna trim this all out. This is where he's coming from. You can see the path, it's beaten down good. So my holiday weekend is turned into a work weekend. So I'm gonna come down to that. I'm gonna take care of that, cut that out, unless I get him. So come on, Doug, let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on, Doug, come. See, Doug's really interested in the smell down here, but I don't want him down here. I want to get him out of here. Come on, Doug. Doug, I know you smell fox. Let's go. So anyways, guys, that's the duck update for today. Ducks have stayed all day in the pen, or in the yard, I mean. My holiday weekend is just not a holiday weekend. So I've been screwing around with this stuff all day, and and getting the rifle sighted in. I didn't count on doing any of this. Honestly, I just wanted to relax today. So, but Mother Nature had a different script for me today. So, but just give you an idea of the shot here. I'll give you an idea just so you can see, the 22. He appears down here. I'll hit him. I didn't need the SKS. My old 22 could do it. Hollow point, this distance, but if you take a look, this is where the hanging target is, and I shot from right there on the hot tub. I was at the hot tub, so, and that's 87 paces. So that's a pretty good shot with the 22. Mr. Fox, I'll get him. And the nice thing is the gun holds 15 rounds, so I don't get him with the first one. I'll get him with multiples after. So hopefully we'll get him with the hook. I'll come down here tomorrow morning, and Mr. Fox will have, he's got the bar dragged into the bush, and I just got to find the bar because there's no way that bar is going to go easily through the bush. So come on, Doug. Doug's really interested down here. A lot of smell, Mr. Fox. So that's a duck adventure. So for the weekend of filming, I said it wasn't going to happen. There you go. Oh, come on, Muscovy, let's go back home. Silly duck. Look at how rough you look. Man, oh man. That looks terrible. All right, guys, I'm headed home with this little duck. I was just watching this little Muscovy come up here from the swamp, and I just thought of something. Muscovies, last year were the ones we couldn't get back from the swamp. We couldn't get them back from the lake. And this year they will not go near the lake. They stay up here safe in the yard. They just hang around the house. I think, the Muscovies are the smartest ones of all. They, they know. And all 3 ducks that I lost were adult ducks. Every one of them. So they all had rings on their legs. So the breeding stock's getting thin here. All right, I gotta feed these guys. I gotta get this fox. Hopefully tonight. I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll take a look down there, and Mr. Fox will have a hook in his mouth and he'll be just screaming for me to shoot him in the head. Hey guys, they're waiting for me to feed them. They're really hungry. They've been cracking a storm up here, so gotta get some food for them. I just want to show you how polite the ducks are here. They're working their way in. You can look here. They all wait so politely for everybody to work their way in the pen. It's not like in the morning where it's a mad rush to get out. They're all I just looked out, I was just getting my supper ready, and I was looking out and I was like, oh, they're all waiting to get in, they're waiting their turn. And the ones at the back, you know, they're so calm. Nobody's pushing, nobody's getting excited. Everybody's just filing in nice and slow. Slow and steady. It's so funny watching them go in at night. Every night, actually it's getting better and better every night. They're it's actually becoming more and more automatic. It's just they're training. Plus the 100 new ones, I've only had to help them into the, you know, a couple times. They were trying to get in the side. They were a little confused. I've got to give you a shot from this side here. They make so much noise when they're going in. It's getting darker and darker earlier every night. And then you get some that just stop at the entrance, and it jams everybody up. They stop, and the whole group stops. And every night, the Muscovies, I don't think you can see them right now. See those ducks sitting down? Right there, they're the Muscovies, and they sit there every night in the exact same spot. And there's other Muscovies on the other side of the fence, looking at them. All the mosquitoes just found them. Alright guys, show's over. I'm going to go on my supper. Don't look at my little ducks going in.
Hi everybody, it's about 3:45. I've been sleeping here on the bed, fully dressed with a gun laying beside me. I got a shot off about 9:30. Mr. Fox was in the yard. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong gun, and I had the 22, and it was a fast shot. What happened was Mr. Fox was ran around the pen, and he ran over there, and it was just too dark, and I missed. But I've been laying here waiting for the ducks to freak out again, and like I said, it's 3:45, and they've been freaking out here for the last 20 minutes. And while I was waiting here, Mr. Fox shorted the fence out because I watched the green light flashing on the gate right there turn red, and which means there was a dead short, but I couldn't see him, so he must have been on the other side of the property, the other side of the pen. But he definitely shorted the fence out, and the ducks were just going nuts. So Mr. Fox is about as thick as beggars, but they're just calming down again right now. So I'll go back on light duty sleep here, and hopefully the ducks wake me up again, and I can get a shot off, well, a decent shot. Made me so mad though when he appeared at 9:30. I was standing here and I turned and he ran through the shadows there. And if I would have chose the shotgun, I would have got him. But all I did was basically give him a warning shot with the 22 because he was in the scope, but he wasn't center. Or if he was center, I shot between his legs. I'll give you an update here how it goes.